This arm down, so he gets it down, I turn that face, bone to bone. Hips forward, and then elevate it. Turn. Turn that chin as far to his shoulder as possible. Lock in. There should be tension on his neck as you're doing it. It shouldn't be easy. Once I'm in, I lock and roll. Hips forward. I'm not trying to twist his head off. I'm trying to just turn his chin so it's anchored as far onto his shoulder as possible until it has no more mobility left in it. And then I'm lifting it up, putting shearing motion on the vertebrae. Front face lock, aka the Grovit. I'm in my high half attch. He wants to bring his hand down. I might be on his chin. So draw back, turn, lock. 1, 2. Go across the face, front face lock. Finish 1. Boom, he spins. Gently follow him. Step up his leg on the same side as the arm across the neck. Drive and get our other finish. 1, 2. 1. Yeah. And to be honest, the way you test things is you have to go live with it. Theory is great. Yes, tab A, slot B. I can see where it could happen, but what really happens when people don't want to be submitted? They don't want to be grabbed. It's a completely different story. So what I found was that being here was not enough. Now you'd think, oh, I got a good leverage point. So if he goes to spin out of it, which they always do, he'll drop his left hip and he'll spin and drop. He'll drop, right, boom, gone. And it would happen every single time because the human body is hardwired to do not have your eyes, face, your vertebrae damaged. You're paraplegic, quadriplegic in the wild, which by the way, your brain doesn't know the difference. It's always still hardwired to live in the state of nature where everything is either trying to kill you, poison you, freeze to death. Like technology isn't really insulating you from the environment in some fashion. The environment meaning flora, fauna, weather, everything. And you are a prey animal who happens to be able to eat just about anything as well. Eyes are set forward, not on the sides of our head. We are made to eat and kill and hunt. Yeah. So, I learned hooking and gripping here, almost to the point of like getting in there, and then rolling back. So I'm really cutting into that armpit. What'll happen is I'll go here. If I can get this finish, awesome, great, boom, I get the finish. Hey everybody, yeah, I'm a champion. Yeah. I didn't have to go to the floor. What will usually happen is I'll get in here and he'll drop that hip and start trying to spin out. I have to follow him. And to follow him, I need to have this. Otherwise, if he pulls his shoulder out, he's out of the lock. I'm also following him to keep my chest position. So if this sees daylight, it's gone. I don't have it anymore. So I'm here hard and tight. I'm keeping daylight from being seen. Now, when we land, I used to teach it like this all the time. Referee's position. I'd hit it from here a lot too. I'd step up, boom, 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 and I finish, rocking my hip forward. Then he rotates. And then what I would do is I switch feet. And then I drive his head into his crotch and fold him. I use all my body weight. It's the same as if we're standing. And it's even if you're not going to get the sub, this at least puts you in position to be in a dominant position on the floor. They took themselves from the feet to the floor for you. But if you just let them do that and it's BJJ, you didn't get a guard pass, maybe you're scoring a takedown depending on the rule set, but you missed a whole bunch of opportunities. and you were in good position, you were on the neck, right? So why give up something we don't have to by simply just being ahead of the curve and being in better position to allow us to take advantage of what we're doing here. Boom, I start cranking on the neck. I don't want to get that front face lock and pop his jaw or his neck and get the sub, and he's like, I'm not having it, I gotta bail. So he starts bailing. You follow the foot on the same side as the arm that's across the face. Really, really, really lock hard on this armpit, because if you lose the armpit, you lose everything. Then very gently and slowly, just put your weight forward and rock. And now do you look, as I'm pushing him, I'm pushing through him. So he starts going into that empty space, so I have somewhere to put him. If I just push him down, he might go towards his knee, and maybe he's flexible enough, there's no big deal. I need to push.
Where's that cramp? There you go.
Okay, I'm good. You push in such a way that I can push through his body. I feel like I can keep going through all the way to a point far behind him. And that's how this sub happens. Even if it doesn't happen as a sub, I step up here, I try to finish it. He manages to pop his head free. Oh. 3 points, pass.